Did you see that shit? MMA podcast. Hosted by mixed martial arts journalist Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, and Chicago's number one underground comedian, Apollo Taj Mahal.
Thank you for listening. I am Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, with Chicago's number one underground comedian, Apollo Taj Mahal. We appreciate it, guys. If you like the interview, and I know you will, be sure to go ahead and listen to the full episode. You can find it on our website, didyousseethatshit.com, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, pretty much wherever you find your favorite podcast. Be sure to listen to the whole episode. We appreciate it very much, guys. Right now, I want to introduce Jared Gordon. He is one of the killers, man, in the UFC's lightweight division right now. He has a record of 14-1, and he has a big fight coming up at UFC Fight Night 126, February 18th, against Carlos Diego Ferreira. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. Just came out of a hard training session. And I'm headed home, gonna relax. That's it.
Some well-deserved relaxation. I want to thank you, man. I know that you're busy, so I won't take too much of your time up here. First off, Jared, you know, the last time we spoke, man, I feel like you've kind of blown up a little bit. Some newfound fame, man. I'm glad that you're finally getting the notoriety as a fighter that you deserve. How have things changed for you?
I mean, not much as far as, like, my lifestyle, but definitely I feel like I'm getting more exposure and more recognition. But that's about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you definitely deserve that recognition, but, you know, one of the things that really got your name out there is Dana White looking for a fight. I always kind of wondered how those go down. Can you kind of tell us how you got on there?
I mean, as far as being on the show, it was cool, man. I enjoyed it, and you know they kind of downplayed me a little bit. They were like, Jared has no personality, but he can fight, and so they signed me. But I mean, I guess they wanted me to like get on my knees and you know cry and like be happy that I got to UFC. But I knew that I was going to get in. It was just a matter. It wasn't if. It was just when. And it's not like, you know, they were handing me $1 million in cash, and they were like, oh, you're in the UFC, and you're going to fight for the title or something like that. I got signed with a regular contract to the UFC, and that doesn't mean shit. You know, like, it's not like I got to win when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I could have got signed and lost two, and I would have been back on the regional circuit or something. Maybe when I get a title shot or when I win a title, I'll be happy. I'm not going to fucking cry like a little baby. Oh, I got to UFC. I don't give a shit about that. I need to win when I get there because how many people get to UFC and then look like shit?
No, you're right, man. But you're not one of those guys, man, because, you know, so far you've looked phenomenal in your UFC outings. You looked really good. I wanted to ask you about your next fight here coming up, Fight Night Austin, people are calling it. It's a really sneaky good card, man, from top to bottom. There's a lot of good fighters. You currently are slated in the preliminary portion of that. Now, I've talked to you before, and you don't mind being on the prelims, right? You feel it kind of gives you more exposure?
I mean, I'm the main, the featured guy on the prelim card on Fox. I've got a big time, like 8 o'clock. I'll probably be on at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, you know, it's a Sunday night. I think a lot of people will get to see me, and I think I'll have good exposure. You know, I'm not on the main card, but you know, it is just my third UFC fight. So, as long as I'm not on that fucking fight pass.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I'm not like the first card on the prelim. You know, I'm the last fight before the main card. So I think I'm in a pretty good area of the card to fight on, so people get to see who I am, and you know, I'll kick off the main card with a great finish on the prelim.
Like I said, man, it's a really good card, and you know they need to keep a main card level fight for the main event of the prelims, and that's your fight. They need to keep you there to keep viewers on, man. So that's what that's about. You know, I wanted to ask you though, Jared, you know, I heard you recently on a different interview, and you kind of gave your opinion on what Conor McGregor and what the UFC should do with the lightweight division. I was hoping you could kind of just sum your feelings up for us here.
Yeah, no problem. I think that, you know, Tony and Khabib that's the true title fight right now. You know, Conor's just doing what he wants to do, and I can't blame him though. He won $100 million. He's like, you know, doing what he wants to do. He's got a baby or whatever. You know, he's looking for huge money fights. He doesn't want. I think Tony and Khabib are obviously horrible matchups for him. You know, he definitely doesn't want to fight those guys. What I think is that he's going to come back. He's going to get stripped of his title or whatever, and he's going to come back and fight George or something like that. Or like he's going to fight Nate Diaz for some super fight, and you know he's going to make a shit ton of money, and he's in it for the money, and I can't blame him. I mean, I don't think he cares about belts right now. He already won 2 of them, so I mean, he doesn't want to fight Khabib, and Tony will probably get trashed, and you know, he wants to fight a guy that's going to make him a shit ton of money, and someone maybe that he could beat.
You summed that up perfectly, man. I you know, I'm not a big fan of Conor, but I would like to see George or Diaz and him again. So
I don't want to see George.
I would love to see it. Jared, let me ask you, man, kind of off the wall, but what kind of music do you listen to when you're training or when you're sparring? What gets you going, man?
So I'm a huge rap music fan. I don't really listen to anything like that. My favorite rock band is Tool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Perfect Circle.
Nice.
Is up there. I like that whole 90s era, though. But as far as rap, you know, I'm from Queens, New York, so I'm a New York maintain, like 90s music, 90s rap, and you know, early 2000s, like 50 Cent, June. But big Bomb Beat fan, big Nas, Jay-Z, the whole New York.
Speaking my language right there.